So something really suspicious is going on to do with teasers in Black Ops 6. Now, whether they're to do with zombies or just Black Ops 6 as a whole is debatable, but you've all seen these off-the-cuff, kind of not official, but official Treyarch teasers, images, whatever you want to call them, along with these random videos from a few YouTubers, which have been very, very suspicious to say the least and weird, which has left everyone really confused. Is it Treyarch that are the masterminds behind this? Are they the ones telling these YouTubers to go along with all of this? Do Treyarch know absolutely nothing about it? Or, behind the scenes, they're the one pulling the strings, sending out all of these videos, doing these random, unofficial style of marketing, but really it's real because the truth lies, right? Or is it all completely fake and you've been bamboozled? So if for some reason you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about and you've been living under a rock and you haven't seen what's been going on, well, exactly 13 days ago, this random post appeared on Reddit. It was put out by someone whose account has now been deleted, which is suspicious on its own, but this account right here, Varias6826, was the original poster, where they said, "Hey guys, so I was playing around with the Wordle program in the Black Ops Cold War terminal. I hadn't seen much about it online. I got bored, sure you did, and just decided to leave my PC on overnight, dialing numbers. When I came back the next morning, the terminal gave this super weird error and I couldn't clear it. Anyone seen this before? Is this an Easter egg?" And well, this was the video that they posted, them going up to the terminal in Cold War, which is located in the safe house, I believe. They sit down at this chair and in front of them, already on the screen, you can see this. Now, of course, as they say in this post, this is brand new, no one's seen it before. It's very, very weird, because if you don't know how the terminal works in Cold War, you have to input a code or a number or a word in order to get something to appear on your screen. But what they're saying here is they didn't do any of that. They decided to leave their PC on overnight, dialing numbers, and when they came back the next morning, this is what they had on their screen, which is the first giveaway, because that means this isn't repeatable. He hasn't told us how he got to this menu because he doesn't know. Instead of inputting words to get here, which we could have then gone into game and done that ourselves to double check if it's real, unfortunately for him, he got this screen because his game pretty much glitched. So that was the first thing that left me a little bit suspicious, but okay, these things happen, I guess. Anyway, a day or two later, this Reddit post started to be picked up by everyone. Codlaw HQ, I think it was, over on Twitter, posted it, and he saw when you zoom in, you can actually see right here, there is an email address. And by the way, if you're wondering what exactly this symbol is right here, it's just the CIA symbol, I think, or something like that. As far as I'm aware, the image on the screen isn't of importance, but when you zoom in, you see this email address. And so what happened next, as you would expect with the Call of Duty community, especially the zombies one, is people started to email this email address, asking them, well, is this even real? Is this official COD marketing? And the user on the other end of this email started to reply back with images such as this. There's about 4 or 5 different ones out there, but as you can see, this looks official. Now, I'm not too sure how the rest of the marketing went down because I wasn't paying too much attention to it because I was skeptical, but on each of the images are a couple of numbers, eventually along with the emails that led people to this website, cy83r14.net, which has now been removed, funnily enough. And after that, it came to a bit of a dead end. People thought it was going to carry on, but the point is, this whole marketing scheme with us seeing in-game, in Black Ops Cold War, in the terminal, this email address, and then people messaging this email address and getting back these really official looking images, which then take you to this other website revolving Black Ops 6 marketing. It all seemed legit. That was until a couple of YouTubers decided to try and fact check this themselves by messaging Activision, and Activision replied to them saying, actually, this has nothing to do with us and it's fake. Charlie Intel put out, there are no new Black Ops 6 Zombies teasers. An email address claimed to have these new teasers is fake. Mr. Dalek JD also messaged Activision, in which they replied back to him pretty much the same thing. These Black Ops 6 Zombies teasers, although looking incredibly realistic and convincing, are 100% fake. They don't come from Activision. But what is the slogan for Black Ops 6? The truth lies. And of course, because of that, nobody believed them. Everybody was still convinced, because all of this looks so convincing, that Activision are double bluffing. The truth lies. If Activision's truth is that these are fake, then that must be a lie, meaning these are real. And what kind of made the situation even more confusing for people is Milo put out a tweet about this saying that even though these Black Ops 6 teasers look real, Activision says they're not, and the director of Zombies, Kevin Drew, said, am I even really who I say I am though? Causing people again to think, actually, are Activision lying here? Is this all a part of their marketing? Of course, people then started to go crazy again, thinking it was real, and Kevin replied, for the final time, no, I'm just kidding, please trust Activision, don't get me in trouble. Suspicious. So all of this so far, it's very confusing to say the least. Is it real? Isn't it? Why does it look so convincing if it's not? Who would go to this amount of effort just to fool people? Is it an Activision developer themselves? Oh my god, my camera overheated. Okay, it's 25-degree heat in the UK, right? You probably won't understand anywhere else. That might not be hot to you, but trust me, over here, with no AC, I'm dying. Basically, is this actually real or is it all fake? And well, as someone called Cassin X pointed out, if we go back to the original video and you look very closely, although it might look perfect to the untrained eye, as you do some closer investigation, there are two big mistakes that the creator of this video has made. If you compare the animations of how you access the terminal in-game to this video that we've got, as you sit down on the chair, the reflection on the screen, because of the bend of the TV, is supposed to warp. Meaning as you sit down in-game, you can see a reflection of a light appear for a brief second. The reflection on the left side of the screen, as you move and sit down on the chair, warps and shifts. However, on the video by this Reddit poster, none of that happens. The reflection in the TV screen doesn't move as you sit down as it should do in-game, which means this whole image on screen, along with the fake email address, has been edited in some kind of After Effects. The creator of this video has basically taken a screenshot of the TV, added in this image, placed it on there, and then hasn't managed to include the reflections changing and warping as they should do as you sit down. But funnily enough, that isn't the only dead giveaway, because if you look at the bottom, when the text appears on the screen saying press escape to exit the computer, you will notice the writing moves. Whereas in-game, as far as I'm aware, in the console version at least, it stays still. I'm assuming it's not supposed to move unless Treyarch have messed up on the PC version as well. So in this edited video, the second mistake he has made is the text moves. It shouldn't do. So this 100% confirms this video is fake, which means the email address, the website, the images, and everything to go along with it is fake. All of it, which on one hand I'm super impressed at, because as you can see by the community's reaction, they've done a very convincing job. They got a website domain, somehow managed to get it registered in the same place that Activision's are. They've got in these brand new images, which if you do a reverse image search, you can't find some of them, I think, or all of them, which means they must have been created specifically for this fake marketing, or they were AI generated, which is why you can't find them. But that would also explain why the account of the person who posted this originally has now been deleted. It's gone. If this was real, I very much doubt that would have happened. Why they've deleted their account? Maybe they didn't expect this fake Easter egg to get any attention, really. And when it did, it got too much for them and they deleted their account. Maybe Activision gave them a cease and desist and told them to delete it. I doubt that one, because even though this is unofficial, I think this is good hype for Black Ops 6. It's gotten people excited. Or maybe they just completed their mission, wanted to trick a few people, in this case, a few thousand, and then deleted all of the evidence. The Reddit post, their website they took down. So everything associated to do with this piece of marketing is fake, which also means, as you might have seen, all of the little teasers for Black Ops 6 put out by some YouTubers is fake as well. And I say that because people have been linking the two. These YouTube teaser videos are a continuation of this Black Ops 6 marketing, but since that's fake, all of this is as well. So if you don't know what I'm on about, I'm pretty sure this started with Milo, where at the end of one of his streams, his lights turned out, he walked away, and then his stream ended, and he wasn't heard from for about a week. Now, as to whether this was something that really happened, that's plausible, but as to whether it's officially a part of Black Ops 6's marketing is a no. And then since then, it seems like a few other people decided to go along with it, where at the end of one of Merc Music's videos, he played a knocking sound, walked away, and then his stream ended. Again, people saying Activision must have hired him to be a part of Black Ops 6's marketing. Noah J did a pretty similar thing. Codename Pizza played some static at the end of one of his videos, which if you look closely, you could see the numbers 115, of course, a relation to zombies. But since Element 115 isn't a part of the zombie storyline anymore, that would have been weird if Activision were to use that as a part of their official marketing for Black Ops 6 anyway. So that was kind of a giveaway, but you get the point. You've pretty much been bamboozled. None of this is official Black Ops 6 marketing. It's more just in the case of the fake website, something done pretty well until you look closely. And in the case of these teasers from YouTubers, it's nothing more than skits and fun and games. And I did also notice, which kind of had me questioning before I made this video, when I saw it yesterday, is this actually real? Where Codename Pizza put out this image with this text, which to a lot of people looked like a cipher, which it actually is. It is a Triforce cipher. You can solve this for yourself. copy and paste it into the text. You actually need to delete the key, so there's no key at all for this cipher, and then put the group size to 7. And the translation is "the time of trust is soon." Now that seems super convincing, but what kind of gave it away for me was just how simple it was. Normally, when Treyarch give us a cipher like this, they include keys, which we have to find, but because there's no key on this, it makes this cipher super simple to solve, actually easier than any other cipher I've ever seen from Treyarch. For me, that was a giveaway. As far as the image goes, if you do a reverse image search, you can't actually find it online, although strangely enough, I did notice one of the similar images related to Cthulhu and H.P. Lovecraft, which was a big part of Black Ops 3's storyline. So where this image came from, I don't know. It could be AI generated, but some people have pointed out it does look like the bottom of the island for Terminus. However, because we've seen with the rest of the fake marketing, it is fake, we can assume it's the same for this as well. But I will say it was fun, and it was more fun to kind of dig through this and actually try and get some answers. Oh, I'm gonna fix my camera just in time for the outro. So yeah, there we go guys. Thank you all for watching the video today. As always, hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, drop a like rating. What the hell is just going on? I don't know. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest videos on the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello?